Okay, welcome to part 2 of my Fallout New Vegas full walkthrough, and this is where the gameplay begins. I skipped the cutscene, which was that first cutscene, and I also skipped the part where the doc explains that I almost died, but he sewed me up and now I'm at least alive, barely alive. And now at this point, this is where we construct our character. In some ways it's
good so far. Go ahead and give the Vigor Tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, so it's called the Vigor Tester this time. The S.P.E.C.I.A.L is an acronym that corresponds to 7 different attributes that that you use to build a character. And you can create a character customized to however you want to play the game. And you can add to your special attributes as the game progresses, just like Fallout 3. And I believe these are the same exact attributes with the same effects and same consequences as Fallout 3. Okay, so I'm going to build my character. This is kind of cute. I have 5 points I can add to any of these attributes, and remember you can subtract others too if you don't really care for certain attributes, like perception. I don't think I'm going to oh yes, I am going to need it. It turns out that I'm going to play the part of a explosives expert because I love the Fat Man with the mini nukes and the explosives too, the C5 explosives and hell, the hand grenades, pretty much anything of that nature. That's the kind of character that I want to play. So I'm just going through all of these different attributes. Oh, yeah, and luck actually means something substantial now in Fallout New Vegas. So I'm gonna, in fact, I'll add 1 point to that right now. Okay, and agility. I don't really know if I really need that, but I'll leave that alone. Intelligence. Charisma. Yes, I think I need more intelligence. And I never really cared much about the charisma. Because I'm going to play hardcore mode, I definitely need this. I actually might even add another point to that. Oh, there's my explosives. Okay. Alert Coyote and strength. It's kind of ridiculous not to use a point on strength no matter what character you play, so go ahead and do it. There's my attributes. Actually, I think I can use the arrow keys too. Yes, I can. Okay. And there, and then there's the end. This is kind of an interesting interface. You can change things at will here. Very beautifully done. Okay, there's my character. Or there's the beginning of my character, at least.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in the bighorn drop. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
I'm just gonna get through this really fast. It's all, you can change all this stuff anyway.
Night. Bandit. Light. Mother.
You know, for crying out loud. Human shield. Okay.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one.
Conflict isn't my nature. Yeah, I agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to what he asked me.
I'm
Slow to embrace new ideas. No.
I charge in to deal with my problems.
No.
Almost done here.
Oh, what is it? It's some kind of chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one? Last one.
And mushroom cloud.
Well, I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at
Yeah, so now I get to modify what he thinks my character should accept as skills, and I can choose 3 skills, and he was wrong. I am an explosives expert, and I'm going to make sure that will give me the Fat Man. Yes, it will. Okay, grenades, missile launcher, and Fat Man. And I'll still use guns, I'm just not going to be an expert at it. In medicine, I don't think so. Okay, science for sure. And survival. So there's my 3 skills. Explosives, science, and survival. If I wasn't in hardcore mode, I wouldn't bother with survival, but you're gonna need that for sure. Anyone who plays hardcore, don't even just click that before anything else. Okay, we're done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
All right.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, and I believe this is new, that something that was not in Fallout 3, this concept of traits. There's only a couple of them. In fact, I think there's 10, right? And you can choose none, you can choose 1, or you can choose 2. Some people might just skip over this, but I found this one funny. This unlocks Easter eggs in different places in the wasteland, so they're probably funny to look at. And loose cannon seems like the one that I should pick if I'm going to play an explosives expert, but I don't want that. I want this. It gives me 10 more action points because I like using the VATS system, which is that stop motion photography thing that allows you to target body parts and then watch them fly off. So I'm going to choose that instead. So I'm a kamikaze in the wild wasteland. It's wonderful. And I hope we're done.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
All right. Now, he said, come with me, and he'll show me the door, but as you know, in any Fallout game or any Bethesda game, you should at least explore your environs and see if there's anything that you can take. The world is always loaded with clutter, or what the developers call clutter, but it's not really clutter, it's useful items. So you want to open everything up, especially at the beginning when you're weak and you don't have a lot of items. There's some kind of a first aid box, and there's stuff in there, so we are going to need all that. So we just take all that, and more stim pack, yep, take all that. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Oh, I didn't need to do that because it says that it's empty. And I'll take that. Whoops. And here's a kitchen. And there's usually something in the fridge. Interesting. And none of it's irradiated food, so it's perfectly healthy to eat. So I'm going to take all of it for now. And I'm curious. I wonder if the Z button still works. Yes, it does. So you can pick anything up in this world and then do whatever you want with it. Like you can throw it, and that's true for almost anything, except probably not the chairs. Oh, there's a door, and here's a bathroom with probably nothing in it. Yeah, not much. Okay. And I think I'm done here. I just want to see if there's anything of interest on any of these shelves, which there isn't. Oh, wait a minute. There was more stuff in the room that I came from. This was that Vigor Tester. And I didn't even notice this the first time around. And here's a laser pistol. Very important. Okay. And here's a metal box with something in it. I don't care about cigarettes. In the beginning of the game, I'll probably take any item that I think I can sell. That will give me the extra cash I need to buy a decent weapon. A root beer crate with root beer. Okay. Oh, empty bottles. Forget those. Oh, here's a chemistry set. This is like a chemistry station where you can craft chemicals. And I'm sure they're going to appear all over the wasteland. Oh, and here was a doctor's bag, which will repair broken limbs in this game. And apparently it's one of the only things that will repair broken limbs if I choose hardcore mode. And I hope I didn't miss the chance to choose it.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, okay. If you're heading back out there, you ought to have this.
And there's my Pip Boy.
They call it a Pip Boy.
That's what I thought.
I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
Okay.
And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style,
okay,
anyway.
I got some kind of jumpsuit. I'm not going to bore you with all this conversation. I'm just trying to
You should talk to Sunny
S.P.E.C.I.L
before you leave town.
Okay.
She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt?
All right.
But try not to get killed.
Okay, here we are. I get to choose whether I want to do hardcore mode or not. And I said yes, I do. And it looks like I have a couple of... There's my first quest. So that's going to be the name of this video as soon as I upload it. Ain't that a kick in the head? Alright, so that's enough for this video. Part 3 will be me walking out the door into the wasteland.